So hi, in this video, we're going to solve a problem which appeared in JEE 1993. It's a very old problem, but still is very interesting. And especially, right, that JEE old paper is actually equivalent to nowadays JEE advanced problem. So let's go ahead and first try to understand the problem statement. So here we have a line and that equation we need to find out, which is passing through the point a minus 5 minus 4 and meets the given three lines at the point BCD. It also given a relation between AB, AC and AD, which is already specified. Now let's go ahead and solve this particular problem. So first we consider the three given straight line. X plus 3y plus 2, 2x plus y plus 4 and x minus y minus 5. Now, to understand this problem, we have to sketch the graph, right? That will be the easiest thing. To do so, we know that the equation of a straight line in axis-intercept form can be written as x by a, y by b is equal to 1, where the x-intercept as a0 and y-intercept is 0b. So that's why each and every line we convert to in the form of x by a and y by b. For the first equation, I rewrite that by rearranging the term and then divide both sides by minus 2. So therefore, we get the x-intercept as minus 2, 0 and y-intercept as 0 minus 2 by 3. That means this particular line is a straight line joining the point P and Q. So therefore, this line we can interpret as PQ line. For the next case, the same procedure we follow. So we divide both sides by minus 4 and we get the x and y intercept as minus 2, 0 and r 0 minus 4, which is the y intercept. Now here we observe carefully that both the line, first and second line, will pass through the same point P minus 2, 0. For the third case, we divide easily by 5 and get that as 5 and minus 5 as x and y intercept. We name them as S and T. So therefore now we can easily draw this given straight line. Consider the x-axis and y-axis as obvious. We put the point P and Q in x and y axis respectively with proper scaling, right? Maybe that appropriate scaling, right? And get the line PQ. We put the point P and R in the x and y axis and join them together to get the line PR. And similarly, we get the line ST by putting S and T in appropriate position. Now see, we have a point A that is minus 5 and minus 4. So we consider that a point. Draw any line that is intersect the PQ at some point B. It intersect the point PR at the point C and it intersect the ST at the point D. Now our job is to find out the equation of this line. So this particular line AD we are going to find out, and this line is passing through the point minus 5 and minus 4. So a particular point is given. So if I able to find out the slope of this particular line, then obviously we are able to find out the equation, because to find out the equation we need slope as well as a point, which point is already given to us. So as we are looking to find out the slope, so we consider that line AD makes an angle theta with positive direction of x-axis. As the line AD makes theta with positive direction, right? So therefore, it makes the same angle with any line parallel to x-axis. So we draw a parallel line through A and the angle it makes with that particular line will be theta. Now we consider any arbitrary point E on the line AD so that AE is equal to R. We drop a perpendicular from E to the parallel line, right? So that it is E dashed and we complete that triangle. E, A and E dashed. From this particular triangle, if I try to calculate sine theta, it is definitely opposite by hypotenuse. So E dash divided by R. Cos theta will be again calculated as AE dash by AE, which is AE dash by R. So therefore, by doing cross multiplication, we find EE dash as R sine theta and AE dash as R cos theta. Now, we just, based on the coordinate, if we drop a perpendicular from A to the x-axis, that is AA dash, which gives me as the y coordinate, and OA dash will give me the x coordinate. So therefore, we find out that OA dash is equal to 5 units and AA dash is equal to 4 units. Now, you can easily observe, right, that in this particular problem, E dash is equal to A dash minus E dash. So therefore, we can say that it is 4 minus R sine theta, that E dash length, and OE dash is equal to OA dash minus, sorry, AE dash minus OA dash, right? That's difference. So therefore, it is 5 minus R cos theta. Now, as according to my drawing, E point lies on the third quadrant. So therefore, X and Y both should be less than 0. So therefore, we go ahead and say that E will be equal to minus OE dash and minus E dash. If I find out, we get the coordinate of the point E, which lies at a distance R from A. So from here, we recall that any point AD at a distance R from A is equal to minus 5R cos theta minus 4 plus R sine theta. Now, this is very obvious. We also know that in a theory, right, that if we consider a line, let's go ahead and say that here AD, so I can rename that as AD, and it is a line, right? So any point on this particular line, if it makes an distance from alpha and beta, and what distance will be R, the coordinate will be written as alpha plus R cos theta, beta plus R sine theta. That's a well-known fact. Though here we proved it. Now here alpha and beta is minus 5 and minus 4. So therefore, whatever we regenerate for this particular problem, it's correct. Now let's go ahead. The point B lies on AD at a distance AD from A. So therefore, in this case, R will be replaced by AB only. In the similar process, C is a point on AD, so R will be replaced by AC, and D, for that, it will be AD. So that's it. So you are able to obtain the coordinate of B, C, and D respectively. That B is a point on the line PQ. So therefore, if I substitute X is equal to minus 5 and AB cos theta, Y is equal to minus 4 and AB sin theta, the equation will be satisfied. So just put it. Now see, if I calculate, we get a basic arithmetic calculation, 15 by AB is equal to cos theta plus 3 sine theta. Now, why we need 15 by AB? Because in this problem, that's the term it's provided in this particular problem. That's why we calculate 15 by AB. Lies on the line PR. So by suitable substitution, we get the relation. So we do the basic arithmetic calculation and find 10 by AC is 2 cos theta and sine theta. So we are finding 15 by AB, 10 by AC, or in the form of sine theta and cos theta. So last one is remaining. So P is lies on ST. So again, I substitute minus 5 plus AD cos theta in the place of X and the Y coordinate in the place of Y. Do the basic calculation and find that 6 by AD is equal to cos theta minus sine theta. And everything we already calculate now. It is given that 15 by AB whole square, 10 by AC whole square, and 66 by AD whole square are equal. And every values, right, we already calculated, right, beforehand. So therefore, we can easily substitute these values. So let's go ahead. Now, every equation is a cos theta plus sin theta form and whole square. So we can easily apply a plus b whole square formula. So if I apply that, what's that? This term will become cos theta, so cos square theta, plus 3, 3 and 9, so 9 sine square theta, plus 2 into 3, 6, so 6 sine theta and cos theta. If I do the next term, right, so therefore it will be 4 cos square theta plus sine square theta plus 2 2s are 4, 4 sine theta and cos theta. So if I add them together, 5 cos square theta plus 10 sine square theta plus 10 sine theta and cos theta must be equal to cos theta and sine theta whole square. So that's straightforward. Cos square theta plus sine square theta minus 2 sine theta and cos theta. Now, you can easily say that this cos square theta will reduce the value as 4, this sine square theta will reduce the values as 9, and this 2 sine theta cos theta will increase the value as 12. So therefore, we get the answer as 4 cos square theta plus 9 sine square theta plus 12 sine theta cos theta. That's we obtain. Let's go ahead and see this calculation once again. So by expanding and do the simplified calculation, we get our result as 4 cos square theta, 9 sine square theta, and 12 sine theta cos theta equal to 0. Now, our aim is to find the relation between sine theta and cos theta, because our main aim as we start our problem to find out the slope. So that's why here we observe something, that 4 cos square theta can be written as 2 cos theta whole square plus 3 sine theta again whole square, and 12 sine theta cos theta will be 3 sine theta multiplied by 2 cos theta, and that's equal to 0. So see that it is equivalent to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So therefore it will be 2 cos theta plus sine theta, 3 sine theta whole square, and that's equal to 0. As a square term is 0, so therefore we consider that value 2 cos theta plus 3 sine theta is equal to 0, and that's it. So now we get a relation between sine theta and cos theta. Now our job is to find the value of theta or tan theta to find out the slope. 2 cos theta and 3 sine theta we obtained as 0. So doing basic arithmetic, 3 sine theta is equal to minus 2 cos theta. So therefore sine theta by cos theta, which is actually the tan theta. So sine theta by cos theta, which is equal to, 2 multiplication, so it's minus 2 divided by 3, so therefore it's minus 2 by 3, and that's particular value, obviously tan theta. Hence, we find out that tan theta is minus 2 by 3. What is minus tan theta? Here we observe that AD makes an angle theta with the positive direction of x-axis. So therefore, the slope AD will be tan theta, which is minus 2 by 3. So the line AD also passed through the point A minus 5 minus 4. Now we know that the slope equation of a line with slope M and passing through the point x1, y1 is y minus y1 into M into x minus x1. Now, if we put the appropriate values, so here we can put that y1 as minus 4, x1 is equal to minus 5, and slope is minus 2 by 3. So if we go ahead, right, so therefore we find out that it will be 3y plus 12 equal to minus 2x minus 10. How we go ahead? See that particular line can be written as y plus 4 is equal to minus 2 by 3 into x plus 5. That's very simple. Now if I multiply by 3, it will be 3y plus 12 is equal to minus 2x minus 10. That we wrote by doing step jump. Now, if we go ahead and make that calculation, it is 2x plus 3y and plus 22, and that's equal to 0. So for this particular problem, then, this is the equation of the line AD. And that's it. Hope you understood this particular problem. It's a lengthy one, but it's very interesting, right? It may appear in JEE Advanced paper. That's it. Thank you.
Like, comment, and subscribe.